to for each and every one of you that shows up here all the time and makes these streams what they are. I mean, it's unbelievable. We're closing in on 119,000 subscribers. These streams have been off the chain. Hopefully, we'll come back and at least make this thing close. You know, we're 70 subscribers away from 118.5, but we get 70 more subscribers. It would be awesome. There's still a long ways to go in this game. A lot of game left. But like I said, regardless, they're going to get at least one playing game. We'll have at least one extra game. Hopefully they get in the playoffs, and we'll have a few more games to call together. But like I said, man, you guys and girls, your support's been overwhelming. It's amazing to see where this channel has gone from in 2018. When I started streaming Los Angeles, I think I mentioned this in my IG chat with my mods today. Waterfly had mentioned something about, I remember when Brad Dog was streaming, there was 2,000 people in there, because we had 15,000 last night. I said, I remember when I had 15 people. I mean, that's where it started. There was 15, 20 people there. Dire Giants fan was one of them. Jedi was one of them. And, my mods are usually there early, that's why it's mods, but God Almighty, I mean, we've turned it into an amazing show. Brian, man, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Brian's first ever super chat. Thanks so much, because I feel like the refs are the reason this game is unpredictable. Well, the refs are always, you never know what the hell you're getting with the refs.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And the Mile High air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on first down. Light. He's got goal. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. Looking to throw. Light. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Eluding the pressure right. And will be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
On 1st and 10, Duckworth. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again, Duckworth. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And now the Chiefs will bring the offense onto the field as they'll go for two here. They're going to try and run. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And they turn the pick six into a pick 8 with that two-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalize a little bit on top.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. The Broncos at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On first down, Duckworth. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory right at the 40. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos are back within a couple of the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And this is now a 1-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Light. It's complete. It's goal. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
They'll look to throw again. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. to throw again. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Light. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. Light. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Broncos are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up second down.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams.
And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing on first down. Duckworth.
This pass caught by Hamler.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Duckworth. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Down inside the 10.
Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there. 29 yards.
And the Broncos have taken the lead.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Okay, ready?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you...
The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number 1, maybe they're not having this deficit. And number 2, maybe they actually have the lead.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Looking to throw. Duckworth.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Javonte Williams with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year.
And they are able to add on to their advantage. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes it 21-8. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
On 1st and 10, Light. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Light. Throw left side complete. That's King.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Off the play fake. Light. Oh, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Caught on a slant. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Light. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Chiefs are back within a score.
So the Chiefs opt to keep the offense out there, and they'll line up to go for 2. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
First down, Duckworth.
He's got the connection downfield to Hamler.
The 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. I would say just add that one to the total of big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Throwing on first down. Light. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Down inside the 10.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Looking to throw. Light. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
Throwing to start the drive. Duckworth. He's got a man complete. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 75
Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. A fairly short kick from the 14, and a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Throwing to start the drive. Light. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Throwing to start the drive. Duckworth buying time to his left. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 51 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Taken from about the 12. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Light. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw. Light.
And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath, as now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Looking to throw. Duckworth. Got a man open. It's Sutton.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Carroll. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. It's a quarterback sneak, and he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Lutz with the extra point, and that'll